Hello everybody, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. Bald here, and I'm going to do an unboxing to set up for you of Container by Allplay. So I actually didn't know about Container at all until the campaign went live. Found out it's an older game that they are rehashing. There's a lot of old games that are being rehashed right now, and you're getting these deluxe editions of them, which I'm fine with. It allows me to rediscover these games like Castles of Burgundy previously. I had not played until this version came out, and it's phenomenal. It's one of our favorites. So let's get right down to the table here and start digging in to this deluxe edition of Container. So if you don't know what Container is, it's this right here. It says control supply, drive demand, watch the economy thrive or tumble. It is for 3 to 5 players. You do need at least 3 people to play this. And plays in about 90 minutes, it says. And then we have more containers here, which adds in luxury goods, trucking, and player loans. So we'll dive into that afterwards. We're gonna jump into the big box first here for you. Easy, easy. There we are. Put that way over there out of the way. Got the box, yes. Right next to me. All right. Boom. Okay. Container. Ooh. All right. Nice foam insert here. So we have some tokens. Naturally. We have these. I have like palm trees on them. Dowel of sorts. This one the same thing? Yep, same thing. Palm tree. There is our zoom center. I can put my hand behind this, but why cheat? There we are. Then we have all of these. What are these? These are little buildings, it looks like. Cool. Goes down. This over here. I'll show you the little shell pack anymore. More buildings. These look like they're probably, what do you call it? The warehouses, I assume. Those look like warehouses, right? Yeah. Cool. Boop. Over there. Nice. Well, looks like there's definitely room here for those. Oh, little thing here. Little shop at Allplay. Tons of great games at Allplay. Definitely don't sleep on Allplay. You all should play Allplay. The rule book. Nice. There's a lot of pictures there. So again, I am going to go through setup. I am not going to go through how to play, but I will do the setup portion, which is right here, it looks like. That first page. Yeah. Boom. Right there. So we'll do that after we unbox everything. To the side. Got some punch outs here. Let's punch them out. Some little circular tokens that have containers on them. Little pictures of containers. If you've played containers beforehand, let me know in the comments what you think of the game. Was I smart for buying this, or was I dumb? Go. Don't know what the significance of those are yet. Don't know what the significance of any of this is yet. That's kind of how a new game works. Someone ragged on me when I did the Queen's Dilemma box opening because I didn't know anything about Queen's Dilemma, and I think that's okay. I think it's okay to get a game and go into it without really knowing overly much about it. So turn setups, loan payments. These are like player references, but also potentially player boards. There's 5 of them. Cool. We have more boards here. They're stuck together. You'll see these all stuck together in a moment here when I do the setup for you. I like how colorful it is. Always appreciate a colorful game, giving me some real Dinosaur World vibes, which clearly was most likely inspired by this to begin with. Oh, these must be the player boards. Is there 5 of these? There we go. 5 player boards, 5 different colors here. We've got a shark, shrimp, crab, octopus, and seagull. Oh, it says on here what it is. So we have Black Reef Exports. We have St. Krill Logistics. United Miscellany Co. Kraken Global Holdings. And Port and Stuff Ltd. That's the bird. Nice. Ooh, that is definitely where the containers are. That is a hefty boy. So let's get these cards out and everything first. I'll move this box to the side. Oh, that is heavy. Man. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was... I like that this has like, okay, there you go. Little thing to hold your money. Easy peasy. Now, can we get this open? Have a little side tab. Sometimes these do. These little side tabs of these cards, like cigarette packs, sometimes work. Not sometimes work like cigarette packs, but like this whole thing is very reminiscent of packs of cigarettes. I do not smoke. I never have. Never felt the need. No judgment if you do. Let's go. So we have some loans, some more loans outstanding. It's like $1 loan cards. Loan. Maybe container cards. These match that container vibe. $10. $2. $10, $2. $10. $2. Cool, cool. Put those back in its own little box here. Let's get these open. Can we find the notch? Here we are, right there. Oh, of course it broke on me. Why notch? Go. Get off my finger, plastic. Okay. Interesting. Don't know what those are. Those goals, maybe? More of these container-backed cards. More money. Got $1. Not a $1. $0. Interesting. Okay. The container was like in the water. That's funny. Boop, whoop. That didn't work. There we go. And next, the last set of cards here. Crack those open. There we go. Looks like they're all just straight container cards this time around. We got 20 and 5. Yes. Cool. All right. Some sort of money and stuff. All right. Let's make some room here. Check out these kick-ass containers. Move, please. Get out of my way. All right. There's like a little slip sleeve. Oh, the end is the boats. Nice. These things are awesome. Holy crap. They are hefty. Look at that. That looks so good. That's going to be so satisfying to play with. Got the pink one. So they're all the same boat, obviously. Just different colors. A nice blue there. Or teal. Good purple. And a burnt umber. Then we have all of these metal containers. Very satisfyingly heavy. So in all these different colors here. And I'm sure those look great. Oh, yes. They fit so good in here. Hell yeah. That is one of the most satisfying things ever. Just how nicely those fit in there. Those are not falling off. Love it. Sweet. I wish this played for less than 3 players, because I would play this right away. Yeah, the 3-player count sometimes is kind of a bummer. Sometimes it can be difficult to get all those players at one time. Can, but it just takes a little bit more coordination than just 2 people. I mean, I enjoy a good solo game too. So I've been doing that recently. I've been going through just playing solo games. Just to get a feel for it. I think the most recent solo game I did was, well, I guess technically it was Storybook Saga for a video, but like not for one of these videos. I played SETI, and SETI solo was great. It was a lot of fun. I love a good intuitive AI, and not one that's overly complicated. Like recently we played Hegemony with its AI, and I love Hegemony. I think it's great with like multiple players, but with the AI, it kind of lost something. All right, let's see how we get all this back into the main box before I start looking at the expansion. Now, does it show me? It'd be really nice if it showed me. It definitely will not show me. So I assume the cards will remain down here like so, as they were. I really worry about, though, like, I guess you gotta make sure that those are on top. Okay. So how do we think this goes? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that must be for each of these. Yeah. Absolutely. Go. All these little building pieces. Definitely going in there. Because they fit perfectly. I could foresee them coming out being kind of a pain. Unless they're supposed to go 2 by 2. No, definitely not. Definitely side by side. Good news is you can get in here and grab them pretty easily with your fingertips. There's some games where when they're packed in, like, oh, it packs perfectly, but then you can't get anything out. And it's incredibly frustrating. Like, I love, was it Armello was newer? We had that. And Armello, the game is great. I love how they turned that mobile board game into an actual board game. But, God, the insert that holds the minis, that plastic insert, they made a little too close. Like, it really holds on to those minis, and it's so hard to get them out during the game. It's kind of a pain, honestly. All right, those are in there. Okay. I assume that's for you. This, maybe there. Sure. What are you for? I don't know what you're for. Interesting. Figure that out. Maybe the expansion fits in here. Maybe that's why. Ooh, yeah, maybe the expansion. Oh, that'd be awesome. I love it when they make room for an expansion. So fingers crossed. That's what fits in here. So I think we're putting these down here. I think that's where those are going. All right. All of you, do you think all of these fit in here? Let's see how many fit up. 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7. Maybe not. Oh, actually, you know what? They might. I think I know how they go in. I bet you they go down the middle, upside down. Nope, that definitely is not how they will. Oh, they must. Do they go side to side? Will that make a difference? Maybe. Can they go sideways? Kind of. How about this way? Can we get one extra one if we do it this way? I also enjoy when games give you a little how-to to put things away. Helps out a little bit. Nope, that's definitely not how that goes either. Okay. Let's try a different way. I know there's somebody in the comments right now. Someone's watching this video right now going like, oh my god, it goes this way. What are you doing? So now, we're going to try this instead. I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it is. Sounds like me. That's what happens. Oh, come here, buddy. This stuff isn't going to work either. Nope. Don't think so. Actually, maybe. This might be it. Oh, that's it, for real. Okay. Alright. They might have meant for it to go, like, back and forth, maybe. I don't know. They all fit in there like this. I'll take it. That's where they go. Just like that. That's flat. Yeah, so I don't know what this is for. This might be for those. Might be another one. And then the expansion goes here. Let's find out right now. Okay, let me scoot this to the side. More containers. All right. Let's see here. Go. How we set up in there? Oh, they're one of those. Okay. The trucks probably go here. Okay. And all of that. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have some other boards. I believe these are for the trucks. Cool. Okay. Got some cards. Oh, it's got the little circle. You know, like pull this until it breaks. Yeah, nailed it. So this, I believe, has different loans for specific characters. So maybe instead of like the other ones that are in there, anyone can take. This is only for, well, it is only for each character, I assume. Or maybe it's a loan from a character, like you can take loans from each other, or you're limited to 3 loans. I don't know. What are the loans though? Another one of these. The little how-to. Oh, it's like a pamphlet fold out. Okay. This is a big one. No. Just boom. In the back here. Jaboom. What is the setup here? Let's see. Using this expansion setup. All right. So we'll do the setup for this as well. So I'll do the base setup for containers first, and then after that we'll go through this and what changes there are. Put to the side. Have these kick-ass gold containers. These things are gorgeous. And they're like gold bars. That's so fun. Awesome. Okay. Then got all of these trucks. All these fun trucks. Very cool. Okay. I don't think these go down below. But there was, what, 5 colors? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They might. There might have been room. Let's see. And you go down there anyway to put the cards away. So first of all, for the loans, sure we can slide these into one of these here. Yeah, there we go. All the cards together. Perfect. Now let's see here for the containers. Was there room? Oh, there might be. Nope, definitely not. There's room for 5, but not for 10. So I assume those are going up top with us. Okay, put back down. Let's get this back here. And let's move some stuff over, and let's figure out how this all is going in here. All right. It seems like they made enough room for all this to fit in. So that obviously fits there. This piece here, which is for the truck, clearly can fit right in there. So that seems correct. Now, we have all these trucks. And I feel like they would go here. I feel like this is going to be the gold bars. Six. Nine. 10. Unless it goes the other way. Save your 1, 2, 3. And we can go. It's a spatial puzzle. Same area. But it does seem like these most likely go in here because they definitely won't fit down there anywhere. But for the trucks, that's what I don't know. The trucks are in. Maybe this is not where these go. Maybe these don't even go in here. Maybe this is only for the trucks or the expansion stuff. Let's see. Well, the trucks definitely fit. Might just be a little expansion well. Oops. Come here. Nice. Noise. That, yeah, maybe. Could be. Maybe those don't go there at all. Honestly, could not tell you. I mean, these fit here for the most part. Unless they go there. That's an option too. Or maybe these don't go here. Seems like a big drop though. But if all 10 fit in here, it is a possibility. Or it could be like this. Maybe you end up here. I mean, that works. I don't know if it's right. But everything fits, that's all that matters, right? Get you guys, I don't even know what these little tokens are for. Little guys there. Sure. I have no idea. That works for me. Let's see if everything else just fits in there just fine. Should. The box isn't huge. Or the components aren't huge. Oh yeah. Everything fits in there just fine. Will fit in there just fine. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Alright, there we are. Took way too long to figure that out. Okay. So, love it when expansions fit inside the box with no lift. Okay. Want to see how to set up? Let's go. That's expansion. That's expansion. Put those to the side for now. These will need those, of course. Put out the expansion stuff. I assume this will be quick. Just take out all that. Just get everything out of here first. Now we can move the box out of the way. Okay. So, set up island boards. Place the container, island, and offshore bank in the middle of the table. So that would be these here. We're saying go into. Let's pull out a little bit there for you. The middle of the table. All right. Just like so. They probably can go like this. I don't know. We'll do this though, if you have it. Boom. Okay. Bank components. Place all loan cards, bid tiles, and reserve tokens next to the offshore bank. Also place the number of auction tokens for your player. So number 2. So it has these up here. Move this down. Boom. So it has you. Okay. And it has these. Oh, you probably go sideways. I'm an idiot. Yep. Stupid. Cool. Take it. So these go here. Along with those. It looks like the loans as well. Go over there. It has these loans right there. Okay. Cash supply. Organize the cash cards in an easily accessible supply area. Set aside the 0 buff cards for now. Cool. So it just has all the cash cards. It's just saying to have available in an area. Put you over here. That was one of the expansion. 20s. 5s. Ones. And then it says for the 0 cards, set these aside for now. So these are just somewhere that you're not going to need them at the moment. So we will just place them off screen over here. Okay. Building and container supply. Count out the supply of warehouses. Oh, so by the way, also, When it comes to the auction tokens, it says to see the table. So you would only need 1 for a 3 to 4 player game. You use 2 in a 5 player game. So now count as a supply of warehouse, factories, and containers for your player account. So again, it gives you a table right there, which goes over your player account and the amount of what you'll need. So if we set up, we'll say we're setting up for a 3 player game. So let's remove 1 of those there. So for warehouses, we would only be using 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It says just to have these out based on your play account. All right, 12 warehouses out there and ready. Cool. Factories as well. So for a 3 player game, you'll use 2 factories of each of those colors. So let's say we're using red. We'll say yellow and green. Oh, it says of each color, sorry. So it's not per player. Is it? No, because those are not the player colors. There's 2 of each color. Blue, come here. So all those. And those are just out as well. It shows, so we'll go here. So I assume we'll be building factories. These seem to correspond to the container types. Most likely. Go with that. Factories for 3 player game. You need 2 of each. And the containers for your player account. So let's get these containers out. And containers. Okay. So, and your containers for your player account. Cool. Use a container account for your desired game length, short, standard, or extended. Return all in use of the box. So again, I'll show you that table. So there on the table, you can see at the bottom containers. So it has first player count 3, 4, and 5, and then it has short, standard, or extended. So if we do short, you need 9 of each. So for 3 player games, 3, 6, 9. So that'd be 9 yellers. 3, 6. Oh, there's a lot of these. Nice. 9 greens. 3, 6. 9 white. 3, 6, 9 for red. Oops, sorry, I forgot to silence my phone. That's my bad. And 9 there for blue. Cool. Okay, so that's 3 players short. And the rest stay in the box. So let's get our 3 players out here. Why not? Works for me. So you have bank containers. Take 1 container of each color from the supply. Randomly distribute 2 of them to the 1 space at the top of the offshore bank board. Okay, that's 1 space there. And 1 more to the 2 space. Return the 2 left over to the supply. So let's just take 1 container of each color. Boom. We'll shake. 1, 2, and 1. And the rest go back to the supply. Oh no, my factory. Cool. And then bank cash. In the slot 3, in the 3 slots along the bottom of the shortboard. Boom, boom, boom. Place $1 face up in slot 1, $2 in slot 2, and a $3 in slot $3 in slot 2 in 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and it says that there too, 1, 2, 3 as well. Good. Here it also says 2 containers and 1 container to help you set that up. Marvelous. Okay, now we have player setup. So player boards. Each player takes a player board and player aid in front of themselves. So player aids, also color coded, which is cool. So I have these 3 out right now. So you would take one of each to each player. Boom, boom over here. Let's go down here. Player board corresponds. So, got you. Pink. Obviously, you would not have them stacked on top of each other. I'm just putting them out right now. And purple. Boom. Okay. It says, note the back of the player aid with a star in the bottom left is used with more containers. Ooh. Okay. So here there's a little star. This side is used when you use more containers. So you use this side for the base game. Just put that underneath for now. Obviously you would have it out so you can see it. They have them in the book, you can see. Stacked here. Board, player aid. Okay, ships. Each player places the ship of their color anywhere in the ocean, the empty space around the 2 islands. So anywhere in the ocean, empty space around the 2 islands. So you, sure. Don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter. Cool. Starting warehouses. Each player places 1 warehouse from the supply on the free warehouse space in the top half of their board. So it says free here, here, and there, in that top space. Free warehouse. Sweet. Starting factions. Take 1 factory of each color from the supply and randomly distribute 1 to each player. Okay. So just like we did with the containers a moment ago. So here, each player gets 1. Black gets blue. Black and blue. Seems like that's going on the free space right here. Pink gets green. Turning left over the supply and places in the free space. Then you get old yellow. And red and white go back to the supply. Okay? Starting containers. Each player takes 1 container of the same color as their starting factory from the supply and places it in the the $2 factory lot on the bottom half of their board. So we have pink here as green, so you get a green container from the supply, it says. Yes. Place in the number 2 slot on the, oh, interesting. I wonder why these are upside down. It must be because other people are selling them. I don't know. The numbers are upside down there. So 2, so you go there. Here, yellow, just put that down in the 2 spot. Can't see it, it's fine. And then you have blue down here, so you'll go in your 2 spot right there. Okay. Starting cash. Each player takes 2 bluff cards. So these, the zeros. So you get 2, you get 2, and you get 2. Perfect. There's 2 more sets for 5 players. Good deal. And 20 cash from the supply. 5 1s, 2 5s, 1 5. So 5, 5, 5, And 5 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. All right. So each player gets $20 in cash ola, which they will just have next to the board, as well as the 2 bluff cards. So all that stack there. Boom. Money, money. They have these just next to the board. You can obviously place them wherever. Oops, get your bluff cards in there. Bluff cards. Can't forget the bluff cards. Okay. Scoring cards. Shuffle the final scoring cards, which are these here. Deal 1 to each player. Each player looks at their card and keeps it a secret. So each player would get one of these. Boop. And these are what the final scoring cards look like. It's probably dictating what containers you want to have, maybe. Okay. And then first player, the player who last captained a seagoing vessel goes first. Alternatively, choose a random player. And that is setup. Then it goes over overview, of course. I'll leave that up to you to read, but let's look at how setting up the expansion changes things. So we have more containers. So using the expansion adds 3 new gameplay modules: truck companies, player loans, and luxury containers. These modules can be used together or separately. All right, so we'll go over how to set up each of them as if you were playing them all together. So during the normal setup, each player flips their player aid to the expansion side with a star. Follow the steps below for the modules you want to use. So like I showed you a moment ago, your player aids. So this is the normal side. You flip it over, so you see this little star right here, and this is the side you'll use when you use any of the expansions. Boom. Okay, so for truck companies, place the truck company bid tile and an auction token near the offshore bank. So auction token, go right there, and the tile is this guy right here. So we will get you right up here. Let me actually scoot this over. Doesn't matter if you see the money. Yeah. Token. Okay. Each player takes their truck company board extension and places it next to their player board. All right. So all of these, so you need pink, purple, and black. Go. Boom. And so it has this very nicely fitting. Sorry, move that out of the way. Right here next to your board, the road follows, which is kind of cool. Let me move this player board out of the way. So the same with purple down here. And of course, black they have theirs. I'm just going to put that over there for now. And then each player takes their 3 trucks and keeps them nearby. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It says not on your board. They're really just nearby. You don't actually have them yet. So it looks like they're going to end up going in these spaces here. So these you just have nearby. We'll say I'm going to put you right here. Boop. There you go. Cool. All right. And that is the, looks like the setup potentially for the truck companies. Yeah. Local truck company. So your board extension represents a local truck company that transports containers and your harbor when you take a factory purchase action. At the start of the game, your truck company is independent. Any player can acquire an independent truck company through a bank auction. Players use their 3 trucks to mark the truck companies they own. You can only own 1 company per truck you have. Once you place all 3, you can bid any more on the truck companies. Cool. So player loans, each player takes their 3 loan cards and keeps them nearby. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm pretty sure this means you can take loans from players. So boom. Or maybe you can, each player can only take those 3 loans. I don't know. So 3, again, just putting it on the black for now. And the 3 loans here for these guys. Here for now. Okay, cool. That's player loans. Then luxury containers. So use the table below to count out the supply of containers, including gold luxury containers. For factories and warehouses, use normal base counts. So it looks like the count shifts slightly. So here, you can see, boop, looks like 8 gold and then 8 for everything else. So you would use 1 less of each of these. And then you would end up using, this is for a 3-player short game, 8 gold ones. So there's 4. And, oh my god. And 8 right there. Does not bode well. The containers are falling over. And that is it. Cool. I wonder if for the gold containers, if those are set out at the beginning as well. Tells you to require them. Gold containers is a new type of container with unique rules during final scoring. Probably not. Just set up over here again. Each player takes 1 container of the same color as their. Oh no! So you take a player starting. So players will never start with a gold container. That's good. For putting out the containers, each color from the supply. So you could start with a gold container in this supply area. It seems like, but that's the setup. A lot on the table. When playing, we will definitely be much more zoomed out. So we'll have more room to have stuff more organized on the table. But very cool. So you're going to have your player boards here, your reference, and your boat. Boom. Looks like you'll end up docking right in here with all your containers, or you'll end up docking in somebody else's area maybe. Trying to get the containers they have there. Who knows? But I am excited to get this to the table. I just need to get either one other person plus board or 2 other people to play by myself with this. If we can get 5, that'd be incredible. Probably 4 on the channel, obviously, to the seating. But that is containers and more containers. And I have so much stuff on this table that I now need to clean. But thank you for joining me here at Bald and Board Games. I gave you an unboxing to set up with the occasional phone notification of Container by Allplay. I'm Bald, and I will see you in the shipyard.